try and do a video on this old Ruger here, Ruger 22, on a little bit of gunsmithing. First thing we're going to do is take the barrel away from the stock. We have to remove the barrel ring. Next thing you want to do is get the stock off. You got to take this screw right here out. This gun is filthy. After I do this video, I'm gonna clean it. This is a video on the bolt release. It's a pain in the ass. Take the stock off. We'll set it off to the side. The next thing you want to do is you have to take the trigger group off the barrel portion of the weapon here. And in order to do that, you get a roll of tape. Okay. There are two large pins here and here. Those have to come out. It's a little bit difficult because this weapon has a, well, that came out pretty easy. Has a scope on it, makes it a little top heavy. Okay, those two, you just take them out and set them down. Now you just lift out the trigger housing. Okay, I know the lighting's bad. In order to do this, we're going to have to take out this pin here. See this pin right here? We're going to punch it out. It's what holds this piece in, the extractor or the ejector, and the piece that we're going to work on. Very simple process. And also this one down here on the bottom. Now don't push this one all the way through. Just enough to get the ejector out of there. Okay. So here we go. This one comes out. Now this spring here is going to fly up. This little spring here, just let it go. It's not a problem. Take the ejector out. Now in order to get the piece that we're working on, we're going to have to take this pin out. Okay? You don't want to take it all the way out. If you take it all the way out, this plunger, the spring, and another piece is going to fall out like it did on a weapon I did yesterday, and you're going to wonder what the hell those are and what they go to. So you just push it enough to where you can reach in here and get the piece that we're after. Yeah, it's not easy for me either, but that's the reason why I'm doing this video, to show you that if I can do it, anybody can do it. This piece here is what we're after. We're going to grind off this little tit that sticks up right here. We're going to grind that off. Let me get set up for that, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, y'all, I'm going to use that grinder I showed you yesterday to start with. Now this vise is not secure, but it doesn't need to be. This is light work. I have a diamond bit on here, and I'm going to start taking this little tip down. It's fairly soft. It shouldn't take much. I'll get right back to you. Alright, when you get it down to that that level, if you notice it's been radiused out there, you come back in. In my particular case here, all my small files are in the swamp, but this is a chainsaw file, and I'm going to work it down, smooth it out a little bit, then polish it up just a tad, get any burrs off of it, and then we'll reinstall it. Alright y'all, as you can see, I've got it all, not the neatest job in the world, but where that little tit stuck up, it's all been radiused out there. Now we're going to put it back in the weapon. First thing you want to do, this spring has two ends on it. This spring right here, have it up. Take this, slide it back down in there, and you want your wrong way. You want your bolt release, or rather your magazine release to stick out the bottom down there. Here. You want to put your pin back in. Let me see who that is. I'll get this thing put in, and I'll be right back. Now your ejector goes in. It just goes right back in where and the pin goes through it. Okay, that's what holds it on. It rides in this little slot. I'm trying to find out the best way to show you this. Then you push this spring down. And shove it all the way through. Now your magazine, your bolt lock, see the way it pops up there. This doesn't have the traditional type magazine release that you're used to seeing. Then we're going to put it back together again. This is not the smoothest video in the world, I realize that, but I wanted to show you that if I can do it, anybody can do it. Those two pins go back in. Yeah, you have to finagle this stuff a little bit. I think this one's going to go through easier from the other side. Yeah. Now both pins are in. And we put it back on the gun. Just like that. As much as I shake and as little as I know about this, if it works, it will show you, maybe let you know that even you can do it. Here's a big test. You always have to push the lock to get it to lock back, okay? That's a given. Now, and it's going to stay there. But now I should be able to just pull it back and let it fly forward. That's what we're trying to accomplish with this mess. It stops, keeps you from having to go through that one step, okay? Lock it back. Now it's locked back. Now it releases. Okay, that's what I've been going through for to try to show you this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And now I get to clean this gun up, take it apart, back apart and clean it up. But I appreciate y'all watching. Bye.